daily sacrifice. He met her at a party. She was so wonderful. She had many men chasing after her. He was so ordinary, nobody paid attention to him. At the end of the party, he invited her to have coffee with him. She was surprised, but being polite, she do agree. They sat in a nice coffee shop. He was too nervous to say anything. She felt uncomfortable and thought, please let me go home. Suddenly, he asked the waiter, would you please give me some salt? I would like to put it in my coffee. Every day, stared at him. His request was rather strange. His face turned red, but still he put the salt in his coffee and drank it. She asked him curiously, is this a hobby of yours? He replied, when I was a little boy, I lived near the sea and I liked playing in the sea. I could taste of the sea. It was just like the taste of the salty coffee. Now, every time I have salty coffee, I always think of my childhood and think of my hometown. I miss my hometown so much. I miss my parents who are still living there. While saying this, tears welled in his eyes. She was deeply touched. That is his true feeling from the bottom of his heart. A man who can talk about his homesickness, he must be a very nice person. He loves home, care about home, has responsibility of home. Then she too started to speak about her far away hometown, her childhood, her family. That was a really nice talk, also a beautiful beginning of the story. They continued to date. She found that he was actually a man who met all her demands. He had tolerance, was kind-hearted, warm, careful. He was such a good person, but she had almost missed him. Thank God for his salty coffee. Their story was just like every beautiful love story. The princess married to the prince, and then they lived a happy life. And every time she made coffee for him, she put some salt in the coffee as she knew that was the way he liked it. After 40 years, he passed away and left her a letter. My dearest, please forgive me. Forgive my whole life's lie. This was the only lie I said to you ever about the salty coffee. Remember, the first time we dated, I was so nervous at that time. Actually, no, I wanted to some sugar, but I said salt. It was hard for me to change, so I just went ahead. I never thought that it could be the start of our communication. I tried to tell you the truth many times in my life, but I was too afraid to do so. So I had promised not to tell lie to you about anything. Now I'm dying. I'm afraid of my nothing. So I'm telling you the truth. I don't like the salty coffee. It tastes so strange and so bad. But I have had the salty coffee my whole life. Since I knew you, I never feel sorry for anything I do for you. Having you with me is my biggest happiness for my whole life. if I had my life to live over, I would still want to know you and have you for the whole life, even though I would have to drink the salty coffee again. Salty coffee again. Then, after reading this letter, his tears dropped onto the letter, and smiling the ink. One day, someone asked her, "What is the taste of salty coffee?" It is great sweet. It's a sweet. It's a big sweet. She replied. Love is not to forget, but to forgive. Not to see, but understand. Not to hear, but to listen. Not to let go, but hold on. Thank you very much.